Rifleman, one of the first battle mechs to see mass production, it was designed for long-range support and anti-aircraft duties with large lasers and autocannons. While it's not the best armoured or most heat-effective mech around, its high-speed 360-degree torso twist can give it an edge in a fast-paced brawl, though ideally you would not want to get stuck in with the enemy at that range. Yeoman, one of the newest LRM support platforms released, it uses endo steel to cram 4 LRM racks plus case and a good amount of ammo, and impressive armour for a pure boat design. The downsides are 0 secondary weapons, at least on the cannon design, which generally means it remains away from the front lines. ARS, a 130-ton Colossus class Omni-Mech that... that's just retarded. ARS, a Jade Falcon trial mech built for dueling purposes, also completely non-cannon as per usual. It has a schizo loadout of heavy and pulse lasers, an ATM rack and machine guns, allowing it to do... something. I have no idea, it's a Falcon mech. It means it's got guns and speed, but no armor. The Mad Dog Config Charlie is getting a mention here since it's separate to the regular Mad Dog in Mechtek. It's as says the mech of the mission, can take 2 big ballistic weapons and no backups. It also comes with 360 torso twist. Unlike, again I said, the original Mad... damn it. Argus XT, a 5-ton heavier version with a gun arm instead of a missile rack. Functions like a lighter Stalker in a way. It's completely non-cannon, just like the Mechwarrior 4 Argus loadout, but it can be fun hammering some poor sap with the UAC before getting range for the LBX-20. Catapult K2 was mentioned in the Cat mech of the mission. Laser banks for PPCs instead of missile racks. Nothing more there. Tenchi, a brand new and, yes, non-cannon heavy, built to show off the new rotary autocannons. A fast-track 65-tonner, it has a pair of Rack 2s for long-range annoyance, plus backup lasers for when the pilot realizes how little damage they're actually doing. Archer, one of the oldest LRM platforms in service, it's a slow armoured workhorse with LRM-20 racks and a brace of backup lasers. It's also quite popular among some commanders, including Kellerhound's commander Morgan Kell. And no, we will not be discussing the Vandenberg incident. That never happened. You can't prove it. It was all an inside job. Gazpacho's Avatar, a Draconis Combine Omni-Mech based on the Mad Dog, though it's not actually an ARS clone. Instead of a missile boat, it's designed as a general frontline combat chassis. Well armoured and capable of using a variety of deadly weapons, it can stand up to any mech of equal weight, while still maintaining a good amount of engine power thanks to an XL engine. Blackheart, a word of Blake does no. Nope.
Nope. No. Hell no!
Warhammer, one of the unseens, which is a shame because it's a very solid 70-tonner. Designed for mobile combat, it's not the fastest mech for its weight, but it still packs a heavy punch. Thin armor does leave it vulnerable to counterfire, so shoot first and shoot often, without, overheating. The twin PPCs will do that. Bowman, a regular battle mech from Clan Hell's Horses that uses a pair of Arrow 4 launchers to provide long-range fire support. Despite packing a devastating arsenal, the clan's preference for direct engagements meant only the practical ponies were willing to use them, even after the loadout was altered to replace one launcher with an LRM rack and another ER large laser. Grizzly, one of the less successful Ghost Bear designs, it's a multi-role chassis, which means it can be outperformed by most any other clan mech. It also had several issues with the design itself, especially in the maintenance department, which was, and I quote, a complete bitchfest of a time thanks to the fucking placement of the haul bag actuators, end quote. Novacat, built by Clan Novacat and the Draconis Combine as a clan's final testament to warfare. Or something. The Cats had a good relationship with the Drax after Tukia, to the point of siding with the Sphere in the final battles. Anyway, the mech itself. It's 70 tons of laser death to keep supply requirements down. It's not too fast, but it comes with 2 AR PPCs, 3 ER large lasers and a lot of armor. Maintain your heat levels and you can roll with just about anyone. Pitbull, a non-cannon Jade Falcon mech, built as a fast heavy with jump jets and mixed range weapons like most of combat mechs, and just like the Hellbringer and Summoner, it pays for its heavy weaponry with thin armor. Thanatos XT, same as the Argus, swap the missile rack for ballistics, go to town with autocannons. It's an amazingly deadly gunboat. Orion 2C, a rework of the venerable Orion by Clan Wolf. The Orion was one of the most sacred designs to the clan since it was the chosen run of Alexander Korinsky himself, and nobody was willing to try and alter it, except for Wolf, who upgrade all the internals with improved tech and swapped out the weapons with linear upgrades, like the autocannon being swapped out for a Gauss rifle. Vulture II, a mech that does not exist anywhere in the canon. It's a rebuilt Mad Dog designed for better direct fire support with a PPC and LBX. Technically, the Mechwarrior 4 Mad Dog is a Vulture Mark II, according to the fan at least, due to moving some of the lasers to a chin turret. Wildcat, a rare clan star added design, and it's also non-cannon. Using the also non-cannon rotary AC-20s as its main punch, it's a mobile heavy buzzsaw style mech killer, with average armor and limited ammunition. Utterly deadly for a short period of time against anything that can't run away, which is most mechs that weigh less than the Wildcat. Talos, an older design from the Star League that was built to be simple to build and maintain. While popular, Militech put it out of production by the First Succession War. Moving away from the cannon for a sec, the new Talos is a rack testbed like the Tenchi, weighing 30 more tons, having nothing to do with the original, and is completely non-canon. Thug, a rare humanoid chicken walker design. It's a direct upgrade of the Warhammer using brand new endo steel to increase weaponry and armor by a large degree. 10 tons heavier than the popular Heavy, it is as mobile but also more powerful. It's also 33% more expensive, which meant it never reached the same kind of popularity. Zeus, a venerable Succession War era assault mech that has seen its life extended thanks to Lauren's fascinations with rigging them up with experimental tech. Originally built as a long-range combat machine, it has a capable short-range loader as well, coupled with enough armor to keep it in a fight. Canis, a Clan Coyote frontline battle mech designed for extended engagements, designed following the Tukia trial. Using extra light components, it fits 4 ER lasers with enough heatsinks to keep it going, plus heavy armor and ultra autocannons for extra punch. This does come at the expense of speed, however, though this is rarely an issue given its loadout. Gargoyle, known as the Man of War in the Inner Sphere, is a fast assault omni-mech from Clan Wolf to replace the Woodsman. Designed for heavy raiding, it carries a mixed loadout of LBX-5s and SRMs, which is light for its weight due to the engine size. It should be used as a skirmisher that's capable of standing up to incoming fire slightly better than lighter designs. Battlemaster, a venerable Star League design that has been upgraded over the centuries with new technology as required. Sadly, being an unseen design has limited its appearances in most Mechwarrior games. It is a mobile, versatile assault with a rare hand-mounted weapon system that does not actually operate like a mech-sized firearm. The Mark II Clan version doesn't actually exist. There is a Clan model which rips the guts out and replaces a lot of the hardware, but a true 2C it is not. The Mechwarrior 4 model is really just a minor mod of the original. Longbow, one of the most respected fire support boat assaults in the Inner Sphere, dating back to the 25th century. Although slow, it is very well armoured with a number of LRM racks plus light backup weaponry, plus a huge amount of ammo. Stalker, a simple breakthrough assault mech that lacks arms but is packed to the brim with weapons and heavy armour. Weak rear armour and a lack of heat sinks does hinder its performance, along with its limited agility, especially with a narrow torso twist, but there are few mechs with comparative weight that can go toe-to-toe with an enemy defense line as well as the Stalker. Deimos, a canon Mektek mech shown in a non-canon fashion. Developed by Clan Snow Raven just before the Fedcom Civil War, it was not completed until after the Jihad, finally seeing service in 3085. One assumes Mektek put this as an alt history dealio. The mech itself is a slow second-line support chassis with an emphasis on anti-air, with several UAC-2s and LRM racks in its prime configuration. Warhawk Masakari, the walking apartment block, or as PTM put it, a war crime waiting to happen. Designed by Clan Smoke Jaguar specifically for the Inner Sphere invasion, it turned out to be a deadly gladiator omni. Well armoured and mobile, it packs 4 ERPBCs, giving an insane damage curve. The only issues are both the cost of the mech and the rarity, given only the Jaguars produced them until after their downfall. Highlander, an extremely popular SLDF assault mounting extremely heavy long-range firepower, with a Gauss rifle, heavy Gauss and 2 large lasers. Although not very mobile, it does come with jump jets, which result in a technique known as the Highlander Burial, which involves DFAing a light mech so hard it becomes a permanent terrain feature. Bloodasp, a Clan Star Adder mech designed to troll Clan Blood Spirit, a 90-ton design that makes heavy use of XL tech, giving it a good amount of speed and armor along with heavy weaponry. It was also the first to make use of heavy laser tech, making it a deadly machine at any range, though alpha strikes can cause severe overheating issues. Madcat Mark II, which was not mentioned in the Timberwolf rundown. It's a bigger, slower version with space for Gauss rifles, LRMs and jump jets. A bit thin-skinned for an assault, but it's got mobility and sheer weight of firepower in its favour. Also technically an Inner Sphere mech marketed to the IS factions, hence why it's not a Timberwolf Mark II. Supernova, the Nova's bigger, older cousin, is a 90-ton regular battle mech mounting a half dozen ER large lasers. Although slow, it is well armoured and has enough heat sinks to reliably utilise its full armament for a short period, and can operate without resupply for as long as it has to. Hauptmann, how do you say it? Hauptmann. Hauptmann, the first Sol Steiner Omni designed and built, based heavily on the Direwolf and Firestarter. Generally packing a varied loadout for all ranges, it can put a lot of damage down against any opposition while packing a very heavy amount of armor. Executioner, an especially fast assault given it's a 95-ton design, packed with heavy long-range weaponry. Designed by Clan Borok and developed by Clan Ghost Bear, it makes heavy use of XL tech and mass to give its speed equal to most mechs 20 tons lighter. The downside is this limits the armor it can carry, although it is enough to survive a few hits from equal sized enemies. Warthog, a non-cannon Star Adder assault designed for short-range combat. Built like a heavier squatter version of the Warhawk, it is an effective all-rounder with enough speed to get in there where the heavy guns can really leave hurt. Marauder 2, again mentioned with the heavy. Bigger, more gun, has jump jets, looks even more lanky and hunched and stuff. Also has the same thing with the center torso taking literally all the punishments because of how hitboxes are designed. Warlord, an updated Steiner version of the Atlas using new Clanner based tech, could be seen as the IS equivalent of the Kodiak. Should be noted that this design is definitely not canon. The original Warlord is a 3070 upgrade of the Battlemaster with heavy PPCs and backup lasers. Stone Rhino Behemoth and the Mark II version. Stupidly huge assault mech that has an insane amount of firepower and armor for an even more ludicrous cost and no speed. So the clan answer to the mouse if you're into World War II stuff. The upgrade version comes with a navalized rail cannon, because why not? Kodiak, Clan Ghost Bear's totem mech. It has claws, heavy armor, a surprising amount of speed, claws, heavy autocannons, claws, a huge number of backup lasers, can take jump jets, and also has motherfucking claws. I mean seriously, look at that shit. I don't care if there are a bunch of I-beams just welded onto it so it can smack bitches, it has goddamn giant robot bear claws.